with intense thunderstorms. You saw 40 knots of wind.
Our friends have been here this past week, which was amazing.
Life is all on schedule, but dead's forever. I send my condolences to the side of the drive.
Yeah, it was a champagne sailing kind of day. It was beautiful. Quite happy. Feels good. Quite content. Yeah, we have been having conversations with that. Like, what are we doing next? What is the plan from here?
I'm Carlie, and this is Brady. In early 2020, we sold our house and most of our possessions and took our first big leap into living our vagabond dreams. We recently hiked 800 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and now we are purchasing a sailboat to start sailing around the world, all while capturing a creative journal of the journey. We hope to inspire you to live your own dreams. Subscribe, and thanks for watching.
So the aircon compressor just shut off unexpectedly. We did not lose power, and it's definitely not reached the thermostat set temp in the boat. And the fan was still running. Who knows what happened? Decided that we should check the strainer, and yeah.
So bad. That's our strainer.
Whoa. That's insane. And what's crazy is there was nothing in it when you just did this pump change 2 months ago. Probably should have checked it before now. But there are creatures and mud and all sorts of things inside it. It's crazy. Brady's working on cleaning that out now. No idea if this is gonna help, but it probably was. Exactly, it's not gonna hurt anything. And the machine itself is extremely hot, which means it's probably not getting adequate water flow, which it definitely isn't based on the contents coming out of there.
What I do wish is that our through hole for this was not on the bottom. Because if we're sitting in 6 feet of water, we're pulling up mud. I have to get access it way down there instead of the water line. So we're not dealing with the grass issue like Mike and Pam
are.
We're dealing with
stirred up mud
and creatures of the depths.
Creatures of the depths.
Now, if we were sitting in 12 feet of water,
yeah, it wouldn't be a big deal.
It wouldn't be an issue.
No, but occasionally at low tide, it's lower than 6 foot.
Yeah.
Here.
We're sucking mud.
Yeah. I didn't think about that, which makes sense.
I mean, it's brown water coming out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what's wild. It's like
the water coming in is brown.
The water coming in is just straight up brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fresh water just coming in.
And that's like 2 inches.
That's fresh water coming into...
Well, salt water, but
Yeah, that's just seawater just coming into the boat through that through hole.
Yeah.
Like,
They're rubbery?
they're rubbery.
Rubbery creatures?
I don't know if they're creatures. I don't know what they are.
This area does have flesh-eating bacteria in the mud, and it comes alive in the heat, I guess. We were told about it, and then we experienced it when we pulled up anchor here a year ago to move into this marina. The mud splattered from me pulling up the anchor, got on my arm, and caused like a rash. And yeah, this is burning Brady's hands, making him itch. Random evening activity that was unplanned. But this goes to show that we probably need to start checking this strainer weekly, just to stay on top of it. Yeah, I'm still getting stuff out, using one of our long-handled hiking spoons to dig. Good afternoon, evening, afternoon. It's 4:50. Been outside sketching for some new projects. New personal projects, not boat projects. It is very nice outside. I've been out there recording a podcast episode for a podcast that I made an account for and like semi-started, but I didn't actually ever officially start. I've recorded a couple of episodes though. The other podcast that I did actually start, I just takes a lot of research for that particular podcast, so I haven't been the best at putting out episodes because they just take more time. And you probably don't care about any of this. None of it is boat related. So yeah, Brady's at work. I've been sick all week, which I don't think we've actually talked about. I'm feeling better, not 100%, definitely still sick, still congested, and coughing, and those things just seem to last a long time. I do have a headache right now, which is probably partially sick and partially that I just live with constant headaches almost. So, yeah. Made some plans to go on an overnight race. The race itself is not overnight, but the event is overnight with some people that we've recently met. I've not actually met them. Brady waited on them at the restaurant a couple of weeks ago now, and they chatted and he talked about living on a sailboat, and they invited him out racing. So he's actually been out racing with them twice now, which is really cool. And he really wants to get into racing boats, not our own boat, but racing other people's boats. Going out, just racing in general. Also, nobody's racing an island packet. Yeah, unless it's just for fun. So yeah, they've invited us out on an overnight race. It is to Cape somewhere, and you race there, stay the night, and then you race back. So it's next weekend, so that's really exciting. Gonna be doing that soon, and they've got room for both of us to go, so it'll be really fun. And we did tell them, like, I'm not personally super interested in racing. I will be happy to help out, but I'd actually rather film, so hopefully we can do some good filming of that and have some sailing footage finally. Still not our own boat, but yeah, it's a much larger boat than what we have. So yeah, hopefully that's coming up soon and will happen, and hopefully Brady doesn't get what I have, which he probably won't. He doesn't tend to, but I should knock on some wood. Hopefully I'm not just teasing you all and that actually does happen, because that would be fantastic. We shall see. Hello, lovely people. Good afternoon-ish. What am I looking for? Oh, my swimsuit. Swimsuit. I don't know what happened to it. But I am going to go just lay out on the bow of the boat, do some drawing on the iPad. I recently made a phone case for my sister with the watercolor art that I had done, and her and my brother-in-law have both texted being like, really love it, like the quality, like the design, all of that. of the feel of the case. So I think I'm gonna do some more designs to put on phone cases and get those up on my site to share and hopefully have people buy so I can make some money. I am feeling so much better, but still not quite 100%, so I'm gonna get some vitamin D. It's also a beautiful, beautiful day. Oh, it's lovely. It's currently 79 in the boat. I'm almost cold. I'm comfortable. I'm very comfortable in the boat. And outside, I think it's 78, and there's a bit of a breeze, and the sun is shining, and it is just fantastic. Like, yeah, it feels really good out there. So, time to do that.